Hey guys, what's up? I'm Greg. He's Q, together with Mr. Happy 0121. And today, we're doing a Lunchable. You know why?
Why?
Because there's really nothing else out in the fast food world to review. So whenever we want some abuse or need to be kicked, we let the fine folks at Lunchables do it. And what better way to get kicked than with the mini hot dog Lunchable? You ready for the breakdown of what's in this bad boy?
Yeah.
Mini hot dogs made with chicken, pork, and beef. Because when the hot dog's only this big, one meat just isn't enough. What else we got? We got mini hot dog buns. I bet those will be great. Ketchup with starch added. This is actually in yes. They want you to know there's starch in the ketchup. So right off the bat, we have mini hot dogs made with chicken, pork, and beef, and ketchup with starch. We have mustard. We have a Capri Sun Roaring Waters drink. Why don't you try saying that?
Roaring Waters drink.
Now you. See, wasn't easy. And Hershey's bar. At least it says just Hershey's bar,
Yeah.
not made with like the chocolate from underneath the vat when the store closed or something. We're going to open this up and give you a quick close-up of all the goodness inside, and then we're going to eat it. I'm going to actually try to open it correctly for once. Lift here to open. And boy, things just popped right off as soon as I did that. Oh, boy. Here's a look inside the box. The Capri Sun. They lied to us. Oh, no, it is. Roaring Waters. The only way I could try to say it correctly is put a G on it. It's Roaring Waters. Wild cherry. Let's see. Mustard. No starch added, apparently. Ketchup with starch added. Hershey bar. And then I like how they make this too. Why don't they just make it one? And then 2 cocktail franks that they're calling hot dogs. All right. Oh, and you can get a plush platypus. Damn, this is like some kind of speech class. Plush platypus. As I get ready to build this momentous hot dog. Oh, we are still having the same problem that we've had for now going on 27 days. Our views are only counted the first 3 to 5 hours, but hey, if you're interested in seeing what kind of views we do in our first 3 to 5 hours, go look at our last 13 videos. After that point, they freeze, and then we get like a view added a day. So do us a favor. And I know people think I'm crazy, and some people even took me up on it. But right now, while we're doing this, give us a like, give us a dislike, or give us a comment. Just let us know you're there. And you know, I've actually enjoyed seeing more likes, more dislikes, more comments than the views lately. I guess we should have been asking all along.
I guess so.
Because we make these videos actually to interact with you guys, not to see a bunch of numbers. So it's cool hearing from you. But I will say this. We respond to every comment, but the response is appropriate. If you give us one word, it's hard for me to write a novel back to you. If you give us a novel, we'll write a novel back. And yeah, gauge it appropriately. If for some reason you don't like the video, go ahead and dislike it. Nobody else tells you that. We'll tell you. It's fine. But if you do like it, mash that like button. And then then he gives the thumbs down. I'm confusing people. Mash that like button. Hold on. He's going the unprescribed method. He said, I don't want any condiments on the hot dog. So he's going to brave it. He's going to go without. I'm going to get me some of this starchy ketchup and some of this mustard. So you got one guy just telling you the flavor of the hot dog, and I'm going with the prescribed method on the box. Here's a little tidbit about these videos. I've been up for about 45 minutes right now. It's approximately 7 o'clock at night. The last thing I want to do right now is eat this chicken, pork, and beef hot dog. But I do it for you. You ready? Here we go.
This Capri sounds really good. I'll tell
Got
you
some
that.
going. There's 3 kinds of hot dog in this world. There's like the all beef. What do they call those? Hebrew, Franks,
Kosher.
kosher. The good ones. There's a brand. You'll know Hebrew something. Then below that, you have the hot dog that tastes like somebody took bologna and rolled it up, because that's what basically a hot dog is. And then at the very bottom of the hot dog spectrum, you have the hot dog that tastes like the worst thing ever created by man, something called potted meat.
Oh.
This tastes like potted meat. This is a potted meat hot dog right here, folks. All right, here we go. One more bite. I'll say this. I understand why they prescribed the ketchup and mustard on this, because that covered some of the flavor. Now I just taste ketchup and mustard, which was a huge improvement. I would much rather just taste ketchup and mustard than their potted meat dog. Yeah.
I think the bread was the worst part, I think. Honestly, I know that sounds weird, but the bread
Hard,
didn't taste right. Yeah.
and it tasted like it was pumped full of chemicals. It didn't taste fresh. No, it not got no to it.
Oh yeah.
I would feel like a bad parent giving this to my kids.
You should.
I don't think they've messed with this too much, so we're going to fight for this after the video. What grade do you give the Lunchables mini hot dog?
A C-.
I paid $2.49 for this atrocity. I'm going to go with D+, because you did get a Capri Sun and a tiny candy bar. Awful. Awful. And now, before you guys, send us your hate comments. Yes, we understand Lunchables are for kids. Yes, we're older than their demographic, but food should still taste good no matter what age you are.
Yeah.
I don't think that because you're 7, you should have to eat potted meat hot dog and crusty bun. That doesn't equate for us. If it was good, we would say it. And actually, there's been a couple Lunchable things out of the ones we've graded that we gave a pretty good grade. So, I think we're fair to Lunchables. It's Friday. We are slowing down on the videos for a couple reasons. We're going to do like 3 a week on this channel. Right now, our goal is to have videos up here Friday, Sunday, and Tuesdays.
It's a pretty good schedule.
I believe so. And for the second channel, the Mr. Dark channel, we're going to put videos up on Saturdays and Mondays or Thursdays. We haven't decided yet. But for sure, tomorrow there will be a video on the other channel. And then come back here Sunday to see us do the steakhouse burger.
Oh.
From Arby's.
That'll be good.
Yeah, I'm curious to see you eat blue cheese on a hamburger. I'm curious. You think it's going to be awesome? Yeah. I'm real curious to see what's going to happen there. In the meantime, what's been going on with you? Anything exciting?
No.
No? I'll tell you something that happened to me today that all my life I heard was impossible. Impossible. And if you've ever heard any different on this, it's like, I guess it's a myth. All my life I heard that if you have a dream where you're falling and you hit the ground, you die in real life.
Oh, that's stupid.
You know what? I've heard that phrase repeated so often in my life, I kind of believed it because I've never had a dream where I hit the ground and then the dream continued.
I have.
Really?
Yeah, I fell from like a giant tree or something.
See, in my 437 years on this earth, I've never had a horrendous dream falling off a building or something. I fell out of the sky today in a dream. Hit the ground and lived.
Did it hurt? Did you, no?
Well, here's where the qualifier is, and maybe this is where someone will say, well, this doesn't count. I was in a car. It's hard to explain, but I'm not going to get into the whole dream. I was in a car with 2 people, and we were testing out some kind of new transportation system, and literally we drove into some kind of a huge tunnel that had a tremendous drop-off. And the point was the car would jump. I know this is a dream, so it doesn't have to make sense. The car would jump over like an entire city and land somewhere else.
Oh, that's cool.
But the provision was there was supposed to be a parachute that opened. Parachute didn't open.
Oh.
And so all the way down, I'm having this sensation. And in this dream, I remember vividly If it was me or someone else, yeah, I'm looking up like I can see myself falling. The F-bomb was dropped like 800 times in this dream, like a mantra, all the way down. F, 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 F. Boom. Car hits. Lands on all four wheels. We look at each other and drive off. The end.
That's cool.
So, it had all the classic earmarks of your falling to your death, but the car hit the ground and I walked off.
Now, isn't it supposed to mean something if you dream, like...
It's supposed to, but then I've never heard of anyone hitting the ground and being fine and going away. So maybe I should go look that up.
Maybe you should.
But of course, dream dictionaries are the vaguest thing ever. If you dream of snakes, that could mean like money or guilt. Or of course, everyone wants money and everyone has guilt. So gee,
yeah,
way to go, dreaming about snakes. Now I don't even know if that's accurate. Don't go look it up and correct me. I just pulled that out of thin air. But most things you dream about,
I think,
are guilt or
would represent guilt.
Yeah, most
Pretty
things
well,
somewhere in there's guilt. Well, of course there's guilt. I'm sure I feel guilty about something. Although I gotta tell you honestly,
Not really.
Not really. I hear sociopaths don't have guilt, but that's what they say.
That's what they say.
Speaking of flying,
That's what Mr. Dahmer said.
oh God, let's not quote Mr. Dahmer. Speaking of flying, have you seen the new Superman versus Batman trailer?
Oh, I have actually. Yeah.
The brand new one, the Jimmy Kimmel one, where they went too far.
Oh, they did go too far.
There is a certain point with trailers where they should stop putting in information. Like Batman vs. Superman had me sold on the very first one where it's 45 seconds that showed him fighting. You saw the one now where they introduced Clark Kent to Bruce Wayne, right?
Yeah. And then Superwoman and
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
As a woman. You sexist. Supergirl got her own thing going on TV, but yeah, Wonder Woman. These people that are in charge of these trailers, apparently, I'm not talking about the people that make the movies, but like the PR department for these places, have no comic book knowledge. They don't understand that like Clark Kent meeting Bruce Wayne's a big deal. And that like nerds like me would pay to see that. Guess why I don't have to see it? You ruined it for me. Gave it to me. Thanks. Same with Star Wars. I quit watching Star Wars trailers. I don't want to go into the movie and be waiting for the scene and go, okay, this is the scene where he does that and that.
It seems like they took all the best parts and then like cut them together and made a trailer out of it.
Except in the Superman versus Batman case, because Doomsday, they shouldn't have put him in. That was the guy they showed Zod. There's another thing. They gave away another plot point apparently. Zod, the villain from the last movie, is in a body bag. And they unzip him, and then the next thing you see is Doomsday. That purple thing that looked like somebody spilled Kool-Aid on the floor with teeth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that... If they change the movie up and call that guy the Parasite, go look up Parasite on Google, another Superman villain. I'm more than happy, but if they try to pass that thing off as Doomsday, Doomsday's like this dude, he's got kind of like a poor man's thing, except his rocks are white and they shoot straight up. And this thing, it just looked like purple jelly. Horrible.
Horrible. The movie looked expensive, too.
Well, that's good. I want that. But I'm done with the trailers. We talked about this the other day, just off subject. Like, you go to see a comedy, and you've seen the trailer, and every good joke in the movie is in the 2-minute trailer. So you're sitting there waiting for the joke you already saw in the trailer that you got for free. That's kind of where Superman Batman's at this point. Quit revealing stuff. Stop it. People are going to go. If you keep showing shit, no one's going to go, because why should they? Somebody could get really energetic and splice together all those trailers in a different order and make the movie themselves. Why don't you get on doing that for me tonight?
All right.
Don't worry about those semester tests.
I'll burn it on DVDs. We can sell it.
We could sell it, totally. And then we could just fill it in with long landscape shots in between and make it like 90 minutes long.
And like videos of buildings being blown up.
I believe there's laws against that, but we could probably work around that in certain countries.
Yeah.
I'm sure YouTube would call that fair use and let us put it up online. All right, that's it. Keeping it short for Friday. We will be back Sunday with more to talk about. I'm sure we'll probably be able to get 10 minutes in on just watching his face when he eats a blue cheeseburger. It will be awesome.
Oh, it's going to be great.
If there's anything else out there you want to see us do, please let us know in the comments below, because we are desperately looking for this channel. And if you have any weird things, they're going to the second channel. Guy on the couch right now is out crisscrossing America, and he's been sending me some pictures of some stuff we can't get here that may have been out for a while, but that we're going to do over on the other channel. The one thing that he has coming soon for us, that believe it or not, we can't get here, and I know everybody's going to say, well, we can get it where we're at. Can't get it here, is the extra hot Flamin' Cheetos. Because Flamin' Cheetos weren't hot enough. They come in a black bag, and they're extra hot.
A black
So
bag.
that's something to look forward to for the other channel. Yeah.
That does sound good. Why is it not available here?
I don't know. Never seen it.
That's weird.
It's like I always thought it was a myth. I've only seen it on video, but he has it in hand.
All right.
Along with some weird energy drinks, kind of along the lines of Legal Limit.
Like you should get the one that has melatonin in it. That's like the opposite of a energy drink. We talked about that. Do you remember?
I do.
That'd be cool.
Maybe we'll do that. Of course, we'll have to do that at sleepy time.
Yeah.
If we're going to drink a bunch of melatonin. All right, now we're going to wrap. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If there is something you want to see, let us know. Before we go, we are going to do our shout out at this point. We put it way down in the video. Make this guy earn it. Today's shout out goes to Jacob Brown. There's your shout out, Jacob. Jacob is one of those people that does something very odd. He asked for a shout out, then a couple weeks later he comes back and says, "Hey, did you give me my shout out?
Oh.
If so, where can I find it?" You can find it in our videos. Isn't that why you're watching them? Why would you ask for a shout out if you don't watch the videos? I don't go to random people's pages that I have no interest in and go, "Hey, give me a shout out." And then come back weeks later and go, "Hey, did you give me that shout out? Where can I find it?"
He doesn't do that.
If you're not watching the videos, why in God's name would you care if we give you a shout out? I'm just asking, Jacob. Just a quick question. Just curious.
Maybe he watches every once in a while. There's a type of video he'll skip and I don't know.
Okay. There you go. Come to your aid, Jacob.
Yeah.
Aren't you the Gandhi of YouTube?
Yeah, that's right.
Gonna have to take that title away from Dame after that Foodie Fam thing collapsed. His subscriptions are actually going down on that.
They're going down?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I am a petty person, I went and checked it out. He's at 818.
Oh.
Yeah. He's going to let that die a silent death and ease off down the road since he can't make a dime off of it.
Happy holidays, Dame.
Happy holidays, Dame. Anyway, you can find us on all social media. Mr. Happy 0121. See, we're getting it down now. Google+, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Now up to 135 followers. That's big. We were at like 129 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah, that's it. You can find us on the Mr. Dark 0121 channel tomorrow reviewing cheddar biscuits. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be an epic journey of cheddar biscuitness. Until next time, stay vigilant.